Book, get rocks. Book, get rocks.
Welcome to Book of the Wrestling Podcast for the fans, by the fans, where we book, rebook, and revisit your favorite wrestling storylines. I'm your Commissioner Lil X Fudge, and today we're here with your GMs, the Moan D Money,
doing construction on that boy's ass.
The bad guy, Kenny.
What? Oh, yeah.
And High Five Mike.
Party on, Garth.
Speaking of construction on boy's ass, happy Pride Month. But that aside, let's do it. We know that Travis a hate and bring up some current events. Most importantly, our transitional one.
I hate it too.
Well, fuck you.
Just Travis. This is a green podcast.
The New Day was recently granted their release from WWE. The reason I bring that up, because there's always a fucking reason, is because I wanted to use that to transition to our episode today. So we are booking the New Day's transition into AEW. What are they going to do when they get there? The obvious answer?
Pride Month. You said
transition. Join the Don Callis family.
Yeah, join the Don Callis family.
I thought it too, but I wasn't going to say it out loud. Damn.
Never mind.
The obvious answer that we know is going to take place is they're going to sign with AEW for a lucrative contract, and they're going to end up feuding with the Young Bucks. So today, your Book It cast is going to make that reality. What is that going to look like? When? Where? How? Let's waste no more of your time. Let's get into it.
You forgot who. This is perfect time to do a who.
We already knew who. That's the one thing we knew.
Who?
By the way, the construction thing was a callback to a Big E promo he did when he was IC champion. I think he was talking about Sami Zayn. And he said he came out wearing like construction. He's doing an interview with like a hard hat and stuff, and said he went to work on that boy's ass and how he was doing construction.
That's funny, but you can't just say it out of context.
Yeah, I know what
There's context to that.
He can, and he did.
Yeah,
I mean, you can. It's Pride Month, and you're more than welcome to do whatever you want. Prideful, I guess. I don't want. Can we just do this?
Anywho, Mike, bring up the document.
I'm getting it. You talk.
So yeah, I'm 99.9% sure that the New Day are going to end up in AEW. I know there was rumors that they wanted to bring back Xavier because they want to be able to still have the up, down, down stuff, but I don't see why he would do that because they're going to make him take a pay cut. So I'm just going to go to AEW and I can do. I don't know if he sold the rights to up, down, down to WWE, but he can call it something else.
I think he did. I'm pretty sure they trademarked it, didn't they? So they can put it on the network at one point.
I know they were like using it. I don't know if he sold it to him or if like he still owns the trademark.
I was gonna say, isn't it his still? Because he doesn't call himself Xavier Woods. He calls himself Austin Creed on there.
True.
Yeah, so but they started putting it on stuff.
I don't know. I thought he was calling himself Austin Creed on there so he can get away with still.
It might be one of those things where
WWE does own the rights to the channel and its content.
Yeah,
never mind.
That happened. Remember that happened when everybody had to basically give over their social medias to WWE, and they started running everything because people were
making people give up their Twitch and stuff.
It was right before they went. Was it when they went public? No,
when they got sold or merged.
I think it's when they went public.
No, they went public.
Well,
like,
they were public already, but
before social media was.
No, they did. You're right. I'm thinking it was maybe it was when they were trying to get everything ready to start selling.
Oh yeah, I think it was like right after COVID.
That's when that does throw a little bit of a wrench in things because like that channel is passive income. I'm sure he could rebuild it, but
yeah, he can rebuild it. He can.
He's not gonna lose out on anything. He's gonna easily
instead of having the WWE guys doing stuff, they can do stuff with the AEW guys. So he can call it left right. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he could do left right.
I don't think he can because I think that's part of that was wasn't that Tyler Breeze's version?
Okay, he can do left right. Let's
up,
start
down,
select
up, down.
Up left right up down select start R1. I don't know the whole fucking thing. There's other buttons. He can do triangle circle if you wanted.
I don't know if he's gonna do the whole Tekken combo list, but he'll come up with a new IP for the channel. Assumedly, but that I think even with that considered, it's all but a foregone conclusion that the New Day, Kofi and Xavier are going to wait out their 90-day, and they are going to appear in AEW not too long afterwards. And even if they don't somehow, we're fantasy booking it anyway. So in case that by some fuck-ass logic that does not take place, I mean, we saw Johnny Gargano go back, then... we at least have this. So when is their 90-day up? That's the next thing we need to research so we know around the time frame and what show they're building into.
1 second.
Because it should be soon.
It looks like it was early in May 2026. So I would say end of July or early August is when they would be past their 90-day. It was May 2nd.
Yeah, so it'd be
August 2nd?
The end of July. So August 1st, they are eligible for signing elsewhere.
All right, so
now AEW's pay-per-view schedule. I think that's going into All In.
That would be a perfect place to do it.
So hear me out. I have an idea. Is there any? Well, I guess I would have to see. Are there any gaming conventions coming up?
That I don't know, but
there's always one.
There's always just make one up. Who gives a shit?
Some relevant information. All In is August 30th. So that's 1 month to build up a program or some anticipation for them to randomly appear. Do we think they're going to
Comic-Con?
Do you think we're going to debut them toward All In? Or
I was going to say debut them at All In at that point, because you can say whatever the name is going to be here. The New Day is All In, saying the crowd's going crazy over that. Just simple as that.
Yeah. So let's have them wait out the month. Maybe some teasers through the month, like some vignettes that kind of tease it, because they can like film vignettes and like start airing them August 1st.
Well, my idea was that the reason I asked about the gaming convention or like doing a Comic-Con is have the Young Bucks at a Comic-Con, have both teams. So the Young Bucks and New Day are there and they get into it like at the convention to like start to like build the like kind of as a tease to when is that going to happen?
I think that should be after they show up though. Because at that point, it's relevant that they're there. So then at that point, it makes sense they're there together. And then it's building that rivalry. So like it starts off with that, then continues on to more and more stuff. But I would say have them show up at first, and then we don't know who they're going to feud with, even though we know they're going to feud with the elite. But that's what we do.
So I say from August 1st through 30th, we could say they're airing vignettes. Is there anything specific we want to do with those vignettes?
The only thing is, it's hard to do a vignette when we don't know what they're going to call themselves. And like I feel like AEW doesn't really use vignettes. Neither does WWE. But
I feel like I don't know. I feel like for this case, it shouldn't be vignettes because it's not like they're a new team. They're
yeah,
already established.
You also take away kind of the pop of
exactly.
Like,
exactly. That's what I'm saying. Have them show up at first at All In. Say they're All In, so everybody's hype about it.
So nothing leading up to it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so
leading up to it. They just pop up. You know what AEW does? They just pop up.
Yeah.
Who are the Young Bucks feuding with right now?
Say Tony Khan will have a special announcement.
I think they're building up to like a Young Bucks, Cope and Christian FTR thing.
Yeah, we can scrap that because we've seen that 1,000,001 times. So let's just act like that. Just stop.
Well, what I was gonna say is you can have that match still at All In, do the triple threat, Young Bucks win, and then as they're celebrating, the lights go out, and then it says on the screen, obviously it won't say New Day, but whatever they're calling themselves.
We'll just call them New Day here.
Yeah.
We can too.
New Day, yeah. New Day is All Elite on the screen, and then like the crowd goes crazy, and then they come out and like do a stare down with the Young Bucks.
So yeah, we say so basically what we can say for that point, Mike, is or one prior is FTR, Cope and Christian, and the Bucks have their triple threat ladder match that we're assuming they're going into. And then the Young Bucks win.
So the Young Bucks are again the tag champions. So yeah,
keep talking. Just keep talking. Don't.
Yeah. So it's the Young Bucks. So they have the tag match. The Young Bucks win. New Day comes out and to a huge pop, and yeah, they have a stare off, and then that's pretty much it. So then I think now is where you can have them, like it's announced that both the Young Bucks and
I think it should be should
they interact?
I don't think it should be a straight up stare down. I think it should just be they say they're all in, then we build to that.
I don't mean like they get in the ring and like nose to nose or anything. I just mean that says they're all elite, and then they come out and like the Young Bucks are in the ring as the New Day like are looking at them.
Okay. I was gonna say I feel like it shouldn't be a straight up. Hey,
yeah. When I said stare down, I didn't mean like in the ring, like nose to nose or anything, because it isn't like yes, it's a feud that we know is gonna happen, but there's no like as of right now, there's no heat to it besides it being just the fantasy pairing.
Okay, because I would say that's what I want to build to. I want to build to the feud.
Yeah, I don't think they should touch each other until they have their actual first match.
Not even that. I'm saying they shouldn't even like. I feel like they should come out. Hey, we all in, and then everybody's hyped about it. So now they established themselves as a team. There, they showed up to AEW. Everybody's hyped. Then we get to maybe Young Bucks are being dicks, and then New Day probably come out, stop them from beating somebody up. Whatever it is, whatever it is to build to that. Like just plant those seeds along the way.
I guess that's the question we got to figure out too. Are the New Day heels or faces?
They should be faces for sure.
Faces.
And then the Young Bucks turn again?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean,
Young Bucks are going to work way better in this as heels.
I'm not mad.
I think New Day was best as faces, period.
I think it's so the most recent heel turn.
I guess that's not true. They did
because the original, right? Because a lot of their original,
they did some good shit as heels.
Yeah, the things that made us start to like them is as heels.
Yeah,
when they were being dickheads.
Well, I think in this case they should be faces though.
But they can be faces because we already had a new team too.
Technically, the failed heel run in WWE, so they should go back to being faces again. The crowd is hyped for seeing them already, so now we just ride those coattails of them being faces.
Okay, so you have the stare down or whatever. Then the next week on Dynamite, they come out and they cut a promo saying they're like how they're happy to be here, they're happy to be all elite, and they're happy to face some new teams. And then instead, it's not the Young Bucks that come out and interrupt them; they get interrupted by a different tag team.
We can just have them just do a straight up like. So not interrupted, just be, hey, we're happy to do this. We're going to showcase our talent, prove that we belong here with y'all, whatever. And then they go up against a team like Private Party. immediately. So we get that match going. So everybody's hyped. They put on a banger. And then maybe after this match, that's when you introduce Young Bucks in there and just talk lame shit. And then get to that more and more. Just kind of build to that feud.
John, what do you think about this, Mr. AEW?
You said what?
What do you think about all this, Mr. AEW?
So I mean, New Day versus Private Party. That's $5 for me just off rip. So you're saying the next week is when we introduce them with the promo?
So basically at the pay-per-view, it's the new, like, they come out, everybody's hype. Whatever, yeah. They got new music now, whatever. So they come out, their name pops up on the screen, everybody's hype. It's New Day, it's oh my god, it's New Day, or whatever the name is. It's them. They're gonna say it's them. I can't believe they're here. And then they come out, and then they're just doing their little stick and be like, hey, we're officially all in. Everybody's hype. They may cut a little jokey promo, nothing too crazy, just the fact they just made their appearance and everybody's hype. And that's really, really it. And then we get to the actual, like, the next week where they actually get they get more time, talk about how they're happy to be here and this and this. And then maybe they have them, interrupted, or just somehow we get that private party match to where they beat them.
Yeah.
And then we get
to I think after the match, or I feel like during the match, you would have like the Young Bucks watching on the screen. They would do it like, how it's always at the weird angle. I feel like they'd be really playing up.
Or you could have the Young Bucks on like commentary.
Like, I feel like they'd be playing up that weird angle, just watching from the match from the most obnoxious angle possible.
Watching from the side of the TV.
Yeah. So Young Bucks are watching the match. And then after, maybe the New Day do like the Young Bucks pose or something to like kind of put them on notice after the match.
See, my only thing about that is them being dicks to them first
makes them the
you don't want them. You need.
That's why I feel like they shouldn't do that. If anything,
I don't feel like either team is going to get booed in this case because the Young Bucks are in like full swing babyface right now.
No, but
I don't see why.
You gotta do something drastic. So, like I said, they either jump them, they talk shit, but this is our place, whatever it is, to be like, you guys don't belong here. You're all the outsiders. So at that point, it turns into, okay, whose side you want to be on, and then the Young Bucks are like doing more and more heel shit as it goes on to show they are the heels in this storyline.
Yeah, but all right. So there was already the stare down. So was the let's go back to the stare down. Was it pointed at the Young Bucks? As if
remember, I didn't agree with. I didn't agree with the
stare down. Is the wrong?
How about I think they just come out.
So they
just come out for a huge pop.
Yeah, that's what I meant. When I said stare down, that's why I clarified it. When I said stare down, it was the wrong vernacular to use. So it's more so they come out after the Young Bucks win, and they come out and get a pop, and they look at each other.
So
that's pretty much it. It's not really a stare down.
I think we needed some sort of segment where the Young Bucks and New Day talk. Young Bucks they talk down, condescending, shit like that.
That's next week.
We need something like that, some sort of catalyst. It starts off playful, but it starts turning into jabs real quick.
Yeah.
I think you could have announce another match, the New Day versus the Don Callis family, and you have the Young Bucks come out on commentary. I
don't think we do that. I don't think. I think we're trying to have a match at the pay-per-view, right? We're trying to have a match at All In.
Well, at All Out.
No, this is All Out. This is All Out. So because they showed up at All In, now they're about to go All Out.
I can't keep it straight. So they show up at All In.
Hey, we're here. Yeah. We're officially all in at AEW.
We've got 4 weeks. We don't want to. We don't. I don't think we do. I don't think we have another match that'll stretch another week. I think what we want to do is Young Bucks will probably have to call them out at some point later. In the same.
Oh no, for sure. But like I said, I wanted to get there first. I didn't want to jump straight to it.
No, right.
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
but
that's also why I was saying you could have New Day have another match. They can
That
show off
night?
that it's the
No.
following week.
So it'll be
that's
the
what I'm
following week. The
saying.
first
I
week
think
is still-
if
Well,
you
so
do,
think about it this way. All In is week 1. Week 2 is New Day, or week 2 is they cut the promo private party match with the Young Bucks watching backstage at the weird angle. Then the very next week is a whole new thing, and that's the week I'm talking about. So realistically, we're on week 3.
and that's what I'm saying. I think week 3, at this point, by week 3, there should be more to it than them just watching and commentating. You need to have more of an
Well, that's what-
escalation. That's what I'm saying.
I don't really want to do like immediately goes from they looked at each other, they watched their match to they're trying to kill each other. It doesn't make any sense.
No, what I'm saying is still on week 2. Still, there's no reason. They're watching them. Great. Still on week 2, you can have that interaction, maybe backstage or something, that elevates, the gets it started. We need to get a match lit before week 3, because week 3 is too late to light the match. If you know,
Well, how
you
many
understand?
weeks? Well, how much of a distance is it?
I guess
between All
technically
In
it would be.
and All
I
Out?
guess
'Cause I don't
technically,
think
if you're
it's 4
counting,
weeks. I
if you're
think it's a
counting
month.
All
I'll
Out,
look real quick.
I think there's more than a month between All In and All Out. AEW doesn't do pay-per-views every month.
okay,
They do them like once every 3.
okay, well then let's find out. I still think we want to elevate it a little quicker, but
I think honestly, I think it's fine in the pace we're going, because I don't want them fighting yet. I want it to get to the point where it's like I can't
Well,
wait
they're
to
not-
see these two.
It should be more.
I'm
of a
not
slow
saying they're
burn.
fighting yet. I'm saying that I still think on that on week 2, right after, that interaction should happen, because as of right now, them coming out and
I got
talking.
some bad news.
What?
We got even shorter than we think for this feud. We
3
got from August 31st is the day of All In. September 19th is All Out.
Okay,
We got-
what's the AEW pay-per-view after All Out?
I was gonna
let
say
me
we can
see.
stretch it out for longer. It doesn't have to
Right.
be immediately all out.
Right, 'cause
And-
I feel like if we're just rushing the feud, and it's gonna make.
I don't think
not
we're
as
rushing
good.
the feud.
I don't
think
want to rush it. I feel like it is rushing it. I don't want to rush it to immediately get this done in 4 weeks when this is a big time.
I'm not trying to
This is
get the
dream
feud done.
rivalry.
I'm not trying to get the feud done in 4 weeks. I think this is a 3-month feud. I'm not saying it's a month-long feud, but what I'm saying is, with the time that we're using, we should start to at least accelerate the start of this feud. 3 weeks of them looking at each other doing matches. That's
really
that's
two.
not.
It's-
There's no. It's
really.
But you got to think. But you got to think. It's not that though. It's the first week they just showed up. That's it. The first week is just, because we're booking them their appearance from day one to the like I guess the boiling point
of the
match.
feud.
But I'm saying the first week is literally not even a week. It's the pay-per-view. They show up, everybody's hyped. It's the New Day. I can't believe they're here. Then the next week, it's we're having a match and they're watching us. And then the very next week after that, it's okay. They're on commentary, and so we have our match with whoever else we going against. Then they show up, and then we get the interaction there. That's what I was saying. We get the interaction.
Yeah.
there.
That's fine.
Because you could have
Yeah,
you could
that's
have
enough time.
the Young
That's
Bucks.
good
You could have the
pacing.
New Day like outside of the ring, beating up whoever they're facing, and the Young Bucks are talking. They hear the Young Bucks talking shit, like saying,
And I found that was
we would
not
have beat this
confirmed.
team already. Like this isn't. I'm not impressed.
All Out don't actually have a confirmed date yet, so it could be like end of September. Who knows? But we can
It's end of
stretch this out
September.
to even fucking World's End if we want to. We could stretch it out to Wrestle Dream. We could stretch it out to
Yeah.
whenever.
I
So
think this
now
should be
all
special.
out. It's end of September.
So the Young Bucks are on commentary, like kind of negging the New Day.
Yeah, and they could face the Don Callis family. There's a credible team in there. They beat New Day wins, and then like after the match, I think after the match they get into each other's like face because the New Day is like hearing them talk shit after.
Yeah.
or heard them talking shit on commentary.
What do? They confront him?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But do
like
you
they
think they
like
should confront him, or do you think there should be they win their match and then Young Bucks kind of jump in on them, like not fight, but just kind of rush upon
Yeah,
them a little
actually,
bit?
yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, I think New Day win, and then like when their backs, like they're celebrating, the Young Bucks like rush into the ring, but the New Day like catch them before they can attack or anything, and like
And
they're
just kind
just
of
in
like,
each other's faces, and
yeah,
then
it's like- yeah. So you get the moment where they're like halfway slid in the ring,
right,
and the New Day's kind of looking at them like, "What y'all about to do?" And they kind of just
right,
kind of
and they
slide back out
slither
real
out.
slow.
Yeah, they slither back out, and then they're talking shit to each other. Like New Day's yelling at outside of the ring to them, and Young Bucks are yelling back at them,
Mm-hmm.
and like holding up the belts.
Yep, there you go. Just like that, because now everybody's intrigued. Everybody's like, "Oh snap! What they about to get into?"
and then like I think week 3, like something could happen where like the Young Bucks are like showing up at ringside for another match, and then like Kofi like does a dive to the outside of the other team and the Young Bucks or something like that. Like the first contact gets made.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think for that one, maybe before the contact happens, maybe New Day's wrestling another team, right? They see the Young Bucks, and they kind of like they grab grab whoever they're going up against, so grab their wrist and kind of give them a look like, and then they just do that little double knee thing they do.
the V trigger.
Yeah, the V trigger thing. Yeah, and then they kind of like they get pissed off, and then they jump in and immediately try to beat them down. That way they kind of trigger them a little bit, because at this point we got a little bit of, it's like we got a little bit of bad blood between them, but it hasn't got to that point yet. It just kind of stacks onto each other at this point.
You
Yeah,
said
yeah.
New Day attacks them.
Trying to think of more heel tag teams right now.
So New Day copy their move pretty much at this point, because they kind of give them a look like, yeah, fuck y'all, and then they kind of hit the double V trigger move, and then that's when Young Bucks are like, fuck this, and then they rush in and beat them up, getting the DQ. So New Day still win, so they're still protected with the undefeated streak that they got going, but we also making Young Bucks credible as a threat at this point, because now it's like, okay, we got to watch our back.
Is that the next week, or is that
this
the
will
week?
This will be the next week. This will be the next week, yeah. Because that last week, all we got was the fact that, like, we got the little tease when they about to slide in on them, and then they kind of backed out, and they kind of like talking like, nah, what was you about to do? What you about to do? And they kind of just backing up, like, we're not going to do nothing. No one's gonna hurt you. And then the next week, they jump in and get them from behind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice. So then, yeah, it builds. That's the first physical contact.
Yep.
And with the first physical contact, the Young Bucks get the jump and essentially turn heel here.
Yep.
Yeah.
So the next week, I think you have the New Day come out to the ring and say, like, challenge the Young Bucks to a fight.
Yeah.
And then they can do like we'd love to fight you, but not tonight kind of thing.
Yeah.
I know Damone's favorite right there.
I do love a good, hey, I'll beat you. I'll fight you anytime. I'm ready to go.
He
But
loves
not tonight.
foreplay. He loves foreplay.
It's good heel shit to be like, hey, I would whoop your ass right now, but I got other shit to do. I'm busy. Yeah,
But I'm not going to do it in Dallas, Texas. Boo!
Hey,
They don't deserve to see this.
Right?
Yeah, MJF loved doing that shit.
I'll beat you up on my terms.
When it's convenient, within 5 to 7 business days.
When I feel like it. You don't tell me what to do. I beat you up when I want to beat you up.
So they challenge them to a fight, not even a match, just like come out here and face us face to face. And the Young Bucks say, yeah, we're going to kick your ass like right now. And they drop their mics and just turn around and walk away.
they do like the little half run, and then they're like, nah, we're not going to do that.
Yeah, they do like this.
That's what you want us to do.
Yeah. We'll fight you when we want to. You don't run, like, they can even be like, you're new here. We run here, not you.
Yeah. You don't make matches in our company.
Okay, so then,
Hear me out. This is where you introduce the video game thing.
yeah, okay. So it's announced on like Twitter or like AEW Twitter that both AEW's Young Bucks and New Day are going to be at a Comic-Con. Freaking make it in Delaware or Washington DC.
Yeah, that's fine. DC.
Yeah. Washington DC Comic-Con.
They're playing AEW Fight Forever 2. And so they're playing.
That is unfortunate. They got to play a dog shit video game. AEW, you really got to step that up. Like, I love y'all, but I cannot defend that game.
You said
it was free. It was free, and I did.
I played it a little bit. And yeah,
it's like if you strip down all the good parts of Raw 2 and then give us Raw 2.
Raw 2. I liked Raw 2.
I did too.
I did too.
I like being able to put my own music in.
With like all like the all the interactions you could do with everything.
Yeah.
You get rid of that, and then you just have Raw 2's gameplay.
So Anarchy in the Arena was kind of fun, but besides that,
that was the only thing that was good.
Yeah, it was. I tried to do my player, and you have pretty much very little options for like customization. There's no like no community creations or anything. Half the wrestlers are locked behind a paywall. Like, why I shouldn't have to pay for fucking Tony
The
Storm.
bar is too high for games these days to come in like that. Like, if you drop that in like 2006, it's not great, but it's like it's doable.
Right.
But like WWE, for all their problems,
TNA Impact
has mastered a good video game. TNA Impact was good for its time.
That was underrated. But I feel like for this, like I said, the New Day. Let's just tell you, like, let's say it's a tournament. And somehow New Day and Young Bucks make it to the finals of this tournament.
Yeah, it can be like a Tekken tournament.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Tekken.
Yeah.
They end up winning. New Day end up winning, and they're in there talking mess. They woo 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 woo. They doing their stuff. You know, Kofi Kingston gonna talk his shit too.
Yeah.
So he's talking crazy, and then
Young Bucks like push him.
No, not even that. Just be like. They get up like they're gonna shake their hand and just hit him on the top of the head with a controller. Like,
yeah, and then a whole brawl breaks out between the two teams. Security has to pull them apart. It's a whole mess. It's on TMZ. Yes.
Is this a fake tournament that they made?
No,
up
it's a real
for
tournament.
This?
It's
a real tournament. So wait. So are we fixing the tournament so they can get their shit in, or what are we doing here?
Sure.
Well, to be fair, like you can just put people in there that don't really play games so they can get beat. So it's like not
so
really
it's a
fixing
fake
it
tournament. You could just record a segment where you don't even need to do a real tournament.
I'm saying
it doesn't even have to be. You can have it not even be the finals. It could be the first matchup. The first matchup pits them two against each other. Like they could have a segment where like there's like professional Tekken players, but then like there's a couple where like there's a wrestling section and they're in it. There's a athlete section, celebrity section, and they get paired against each other in the first round. The New Day win, and then it causes a brawl where both teams get kicked out of the tournament.
See, and the thing is, like, it don't even have to be a Tekken tournament. It can just be straight up. Hey, we playing.
Well, I already put Tekken, so
yeah. No. I mean, that's fine. That's fine. I'm just saying because I don't want to just do. Hey, we got the New Day, or not New Day. We got the Young Bucks here. It's like y'all feuding. So that's why I said it makes more sense to do a tournament. Somehow they face each other, and then it's kind of like, and they just.
Yeah, and then it causes a fight, and they both get kicked out.
Yeah.
So now it's on like TMZ. It's a huge thing. Like, what's like on Twitter? Like, was that real? Was that fake? Was it like what was going on? And you have that question. You're blurring the lines of was that whole thing a setup, or did they really? Was that what was supposed to happen, or was it random?
So I guess now we're on month.
Oh no, and don't have it like say it's not gonna be. I don't know. Should it be the new? Because I meant to say Young Bucks was bonking him on the head. I see you said New Day.
I
New
know.
Day
I think New Day should bonk him on the head because at this point in the juncture, New Day need to have some sort of.
I don't know because that feels like very heelish. I feel like the
it
Young
could be
Bucks,
no. I think at this point it's pretty whimsical.
John, you're muted.
You're muted, John.
He going off too.
You're going crazy.
You're going off.
We can't hear
Sorry,
you,
you're
John.
muted.
You're muted.
He's not even muted. He's just not.
Shit, sorry. No. So I'm saying that you could have like Matt Jackson or Nick Jackson like shove Kofi or something, and then in response, Kofi just bonks the controller and then they start swinging.
Yeah. I think the Young Bucks should be the first one to have physical contact because the New Day are like just trying to like, hey, you don't mind? We'll have a match with you. We want to fight you because of what's going on, but we're not trying to be like dickheads.
Yeah.
Well, the Young Bucks are the a-holes in this feud.
Exactly.
And now, now the Young Bucks lost the tournament, but also now the New Day are out of it too. So they killed two. Like, I didn't win, but neither did you now.
Yeah.
And like the New Day can kind of beat them up and chase them out of the room, kind of thing.
Yeah, and like they have to be separated, and like it's a whole mess.
Okay.
Like maybe to make it look more real, you have like Xavier not be like right next to Kofi and then like just run over to go back him up.
Yeah. So then the next week after that, I feel like you have to. Should this be when they have their first match against each other?
Maybe on Dynamite they get a singles match against each other.
So like Matt versus Kofi and or whatever.
I think Kofi would get the first singles match. Yeah.
Yeah. So Kofi versus Matt and do you do both?
Like do both of them in singles matches?
Yeah.
Why not?
And then I feel like Nick beats Xavier, but he cheats.
See, that's what I was thinking too.
After Kofi beats Matt.
Yeah. So it splits. Because of the four,
is he winning
Kofi's the
clean,
most.
though? Is he winning clean? I feel like something should happen.
No, Kofi wins clean.
Because Kofi's like a world champion.
He is the most credible of the four people in this match. He's the most credible singles guy.
Yeah,
he's got all
because if you have
I
any
know that, but I'm saying in this
this?
storyline, you want to have more even playing fields, though.
I have an idea. I think Kofi beats him clean, but it's after, say, like Nick comes out and tries to run a distraction. Ref
So it's
catches
still a
him or
clean.
something. Kofi gets a
that
roll
makes
up.
sense. Yeah, like Nick goes to like or Matt is they're back and forth. Matt is like gearing up to do or Kofi's gearing up for Trouble in Paradise. Nick comes out like he's gonna like help or distract or trying to like interfere. Xavier comes out after him. They brawl to the back. Nick is like freaking out, like what's like because he's mad that Matt got kicked out or Nick got kicked out, and then he turns around in Trouble in Paradise.
I think Nick beats Xavier but he tricks Xavier into disqualifying himself.
I guess I would need to know what you mean by he tricks him.
I don't know the exact details yet. That's the prompt. Now we're trying to figure out.
Okay. I don't know. I feel like it shouldn't be, in my opinion, I feel like it shouldn't be clean. I feel like for this situation, it should be kind of like how y'all said, where like I said, Nick or whatever with the other Jackson is trying to come out to cheat. Xavier Woods comes out, beats him up, and then it kind of tussle outside the ring. And then Matt or Nick, whichever one's in the ring, is kind of like, what's going on? And then Kofi steals it with the schoolboy and rolls out. And then he's pissed, he's slapping the ground and shit like that. He's like, what the fuck?
Well, that's
like
what we said.
off.
That's what that
Well,
said.
I thought I heard he hits a Trouble in Paradise and then he pins him.
Well,
Well,
I
Trouble
didn't
in
say
Paradise,
that.
or I just meant like I guess you could do the roll up. My whole thing was that Nick's distracted by what's going on outside of the ring, and
No, I like.
he's
Yeah, I mean,
distracted, and then he turns around and then he gets him in Trouble in Paradise. But Schoolboy works too. Either one works.
yeah, I mean, I figure roll
Yeah,
up.
we can do a roll up is
Yeah.
fine.
Because I feel like it shouldn't be
Like a
really
shocking-
clean.
Yeah, he gets him with a
it should
roll
be
up.
a shocking one. Yeah.
Yeah,
So since we're going into month 2 and we didn't wrestle them at all out. We forego that. Do we want to have their first match? Because I assume there'll be more than one.
For sure.
At Wrestle Dream in October at the end of the second month.
yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So we should be building these next 3 weeks to get us to Wrestle Dream for match 1, and then we can do Full Gear and World's End for 2 and 3, something like that.
Yeah.
Finish out the calendar year with it.
Yeah. So then, what next do we want to do? So they have the singles match, and Nick beats Xavier dirty, and then does Kofi come out to help Xavier, and then he gets taken out too?
Yeah, like maybe they are jumping Xavier after the match, and then the numbers game catches up because then they 2v1 Kofi right afterwards.
Yeah. And like they don't mind like using a low blow.
Yeah.
Like you can have Xavier, like Kofi, look like he's gonna take a mouth out, but then one of them low blows him from behind,
Yeah.
and then they do the stupid like thing they do,
Yeah.
stupid fusion dance or whatever the hell dork shit it is. Sorry,
Why are you calling anyone a dork?
He's a stupid dork shit.
Oh, sorry, they're not pointing upward and milking the storyline for 7 years.
Yeah, do better,
Like,
do better.
Ugh. Disgusting. I'm so sick of bloodline.
They so then this next week, I don't know what we should do here. I'm trying to think of what you do here.
I think I don't know. The Bucks have to do some. No, I think now it's time for
The
New Day to get some comeuppance.
Maybe it's supposed to be like the Young Bucks versus a tag team in a title eliminator because Tony Khan loves those. But then like the first team comes out, and then the Young Bucks are supposed to come out, but they don't. And then they cuts the commentary with Xavier and Kofi like having taken them out as revenge for what's been going on.
I kind of have a cool idea, but now I'm
What
being
you got?
selfish, and I think I want to save it for my book adverse.
Okay.
All right, so all right, so hear me out, and I might still use it, and we don't have to use it, but I'm going to use it at least. I don't know how this would work in time wise, but at some point, I'd like the Young Bucks to file a restraining order against the New Day, and then the New Day break that restraining order and chase them around the arena.
I feel like we can do that after like
You could do it after the pay-per-view even.
I would say do it after the pay-per-view. Like I'm assuming you could have the
like they have him like arrested and everything, and
like
and then they get a restraining order, and Young Bucks come in wearing like neck braces, and then the New Day just chases them around the arena anyways, and they're screaming, "You gotta stay like 500 feet!"
Yeah, I think you can do that after the pay-per-view. Like I think you have the Young Bucks like retained, but then they're like still afraid of the New Day. So this is their way of like having to avoid giving them a rematch.
So
all right, I got an idea. Let's say like the week 2 of this week, we have a promo, like the New Day basically just air it all out on the Young Bucks. Like they say that since they got to this company, all they wanted to do was make an impression and, compete for the titles clean. But the Young Bucks have, made it personal, attacking them from behind, cheating in the matches, fighting them at a convention.
I mean, I
And
think you gotta
that,
have I think you gotta have a confrontation promo here.
yeah, like we're sick of the games. This isn't even about the titles anymore. We want to, we want to have a match.
We've been sneak dissing each other online for the last 6-7 years. We're finally in the same company, and let's fight. Let's see who is the better team.
And then the response can be what?
I think the
Young Bucks say no.
I think they say absolutely not.
Do we have somebody step in and make them maybe make them have an eliminator the next week?
I mean, I think Tony Khan steps in at some point
because Tony Khan doesn't like to go on air.
It's good for business.
I think you could. I don't think you necessarily have to have Tony Khan come out. I think you could have
commentary.
Yeah, you could have it announced on commentary that.
Oh yeah, Tony Khan usually sends Tony Schiavone or a commentator to say that sort of stuff.
Yeah. You could you could have the Bucks say no, we refuse.
We can say Danielson's on commentary, and you can say Danielson says, "Hey, I just got a message from Tony Khan. We have an eliminator match next week."
I was saying, well, or you could have Tony Schiavone do an in-ring promo with the Bucks. They talk to him, and then they bring it up, and Tony brings it up matter of factly that the match is made, and they kind of freak out. And then they beat up Tony Schiavone.
I don't necessarily want them beating up Tony Schiavone, but I think pretty much we're all saying the same thing, where the Young Bucks refuse the match, and then someone on commentary, it could be Tony, it could be Daniel Bryan, whoever, is the liaison, maybe not the right word I'm looking for, but they are the person who says, "Hey, it's Tony Khan in my ear just told me that next week it will be the Young Bucks, or not the Young Bucks, it will be
the Eliminator,
the title Eliminator." But when they do the Eliminator matches, it's usually the person who wants a title shot going against the champion. So do we announce it's Bucks versus New Day here, or do we do something else?
No, I think you announce it here.
And are we doing the title Eliminator in that third week, or are we doing it at the pay-per-view?
Well, it'd be we're on week 3 now, so I think at this point, commentary's team, this is when they talk about it. That being said, which is why I was saying we should do it's not just the commentary team. I think they should have an actual promo and ring about it that gives an actual segment for that week.
Because, well, I guess I know you wrote it. There was week 3, but I thought this part would be part of week 2.
I mean, you could have a part of week 2, but I think ending
on the Young Bucks saying no.
I think the no is more impactful if you let it sit for a week, because you go that whole week thinking they said no. They go that whole week with saying no. So when they find out that's not the case, it's more impactful than the same night.
I don't disagree or agree, I guess. I don't really have a strong opinion.
Yeah, that's why I've won Book It Verse.
There you go.
Sorry, excuse me. So anyway, what do you guys think about that? Do we do the announcing the title eliminator that second week, or do you let it sit and then announce it that third week?
I mean, you think about it. You have the Bucks come out cocky, that next week. Come out cocky, do an in-ring promo. Tony Schiavone's doing an interview with them in ring. He drops that bomb. They freak out because they thought they had the upper hand. I think
I
that weight.
I do like that. I'm not gonna lie. I do like
Okay,
that.
I'm not mad. Yeah, we can do that. So they have a interview the following week, and they like explain their actions and like what's been going on with the New Day. Like, why are you not like? It sounds like you're ducking the New Day. They're like, no, they just haven't done enough to earn a shot at our championships. They don't get to just come here from up north and get a title shot.
Okay.
So then if we're we're not doing an eliminator. So it's just going to be they're facing them at the PLE for the title.
Yeah, I'd say
Okay.
so. I mean, you can add a stipulation.
Well, the way AEW does like the title eliminators, it'll be like challenger faces the champion. If they beat the champion, then they get a title shot at PLE or whatever. So essentially, you have to beat the champion twice to become champion. I don't really care for it because they do it relatively a lot too.
All right, I'm back.
Okay, I was gonna say it looked like for a second I wasn't sure if you froze or not.
Yeah, the whole thing just decided to just go away.
Okay.
I don't know what happened. My internet's working fine, so I have no fucking idea.
Okay. So then that's the end of week 3. They freak out, like laugh or like freak out or whatever. Then do we have the New Day like respond or anything to getting the title shot?
I think they just straight up just talking about how they're gonna beat them down the next week.
Yeah, like you have that backstage. They do a backstage interview with like Alicia Kyle or whatever.
Yeah. And they're like, and it's like New Day. That's a New Day kind of promo too.
Okay. So the PLE?
Yeah.
Which PLE is it, John?
We'd be going into Wrestle Dream.
So we're Wrestle Dream. It's New Day versus Young Bucks.
I think for this
match 12 of 42.
I was gonna say with this, I feel like, in my opinion, I feel like Young Bucks should win on some.
Yeah, they
terrible cheat.
Yeah, I mean, of course, they're gonna definitely win this first one because I imagine there's gonna be. There's gonna be at least one more, 2 more. You probably have New Day win the next 2.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, Young Bucks cheat to win. Like they hold the tights or something. The referee gets knocked down and they cheat somehow.
Yeah.
And
we
the
don't
Young
need...
Bucks retain. They retain and then like sneak out of the ring as the New Day like are like yelling like at them again. But they're like cocky about having retained the titles. Okay, so then month 3. So I think you have the Young Bucks come out and do another promo. I would say like just
just
like
just kind of celebrating their win,
right? So you can even do a new. You can have them do a celebration, like it's a Young Bucks championship celebration.
Okay, I don't think it should be a celebration because it's not like they just won the belt for the first time.
True.
They've been had it. I think with this one, if anything,
have a New Day celebration.
To a straight up New Day celebration.
Yeah, they have a we just beat New Day celebration because this has been building for years, so it is an accomplishment.
Or I was gonna say, I don't know if it would be mathematically true, but it's wrestling, so math doesn't necessarily matter. You could say they celebrate having the longest combined tag team reigns in AEW history. Or it doesn't have to be a celebration. They could literally just come out and just
I mean,
be
they could have
cocky.
a pro. Yeah,
I was gonna, yeah. I don't feel like it shouldn't be a celebration. It should just be them talking shit, just
Yeah.
straight up talking shit, and then New Day kind of confront and be like, "Bro, y'all had to cheat to beat us. Like y'all not cool. Like y'all, y'all not sweet like y'all think y'all are." And they're like, kind of like, "Well, the scoreboard." They're kind of being real corny about the scoreboard. We got the dub.
Yeah. Like, sorry, history
Don't
book
care,
says,
you lost.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly. Just being obnoxious.
Yeah. Like the history book says, we win, you lose, you go to the back
Back
of
of
the
the
line.
line, jobbers.
damn, calling Travis out.
You couldn't win. Go back up north.
Put it versus
You're
two
not
all over
elite.
Go
again.
back to the Fed.
Yeah.
So then do they get into a physical confrontation again here?
Yeah, because I think that would be a great way to transition into your restraining order bit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They beat him up again and they'd be like, look, they put their hands on us, and what we're doing now, we talked to our lawyers, and we have that'll be next week though. We filed a restraining order on y'all, and the crowd's booing.
Yeah, so the first week they confront them and then they beat them up. Like they hit whatever the new the midnight hour or whatever finisher they're going to be using. They beat them up, and like you said, now week 2 of this, the New Day or the Young Bucks come out wearing like one of them has like a neck brace on, one of them is using a crutch.
Yep, they're just like I said, the most exaggerated looking injuries too. And it's not even like they got beat up for. They just got punched on maybe once or twice. And
who's the attorney guy that's a heel in AEW?
Smart Mark Sterling.
Yeah, you can have Smart Mark be their lawyer, and that they file the restraining order on their behalf, on their behalf, so the New Day cannot come within 500 feet of them.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I'll keep typing. You keep talking.
I will say it is a little problematic that we're having 2 white guys get 2 black guys arrested.
I mean,
I was thinking that.
Yes,
I was thinking that.
I'll be honest. It kind of adds to the funniness to me.
Wow, wow, Mike!
You walked right into that shit.
It's not funny. I was looking at it as race, but then you brought it up.
And that made it funnier.
Yeah. Look, I was watching Matt. Listen, I was watching Matt TV earlier, and it's real fucked up. Like the first episode.
Yeah, I watched it.
It's real fucked up.
It's crazy. Because they had it on Howdy.
It was Phil Lamar. They introduced Phil Lamar with him coming out dressed as coming out of a bank dressed as a UPS guy or a USPS guy.
Yeah.
He just shot up the bank or wherever he was. He comes out with blood all over him and he jumps into the van.
Yeah, they're like, get in the van.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a wild first episode. But with this, like I said, the very next week, maybe I think the Young Bucks are talking their mess again, and New Day go to beat them up, and they're like, hey, they're just kind of flexing that restraining order. And I feel like this should happen maybe one more week, and then New Day are kind of like, fuck it, they just swing on them.
Is that on the second week or the third week?
So the second week, that's when they introduce the restraining order. The third, I feel like we should get one more week of them trying to get mad, going to beat them up, and they're like, nope. If you come within 500 feet, and then the crowd's like booing them, and they're just kind of laughing it off, like they can't touch us. I feel like you also have I feel like in this third week you have the
Young Bucks either like make a reference to Big E.
Yeah, they gotta
yeah.
start talking mad shit.
To like escalate, so it gives a reason for the besides just wanting the titles, not liking them. It gives a reason for the New Day to be like, okay, fuck it, we're going at him.
Yeah, they can just be like, yeah, they can say something like,
They're lucky that we didn't end their careers like that bum they used to run with.
yeah, they can be like, yeah, we got our title match next week. And speaking of next, that was your boy Big E. And then it just, you can't hit me. If you hit me,
hey, stand back, stay back there.
Kofi snatches it. It kind of gives it to Xavier Woods. And Xavier Woods just rips it, and they just start swinging on him. And he get the instant hype from the crowd.
Right.
And they rip the neck brace off, and he just run in. They're like, "No, help!" They like run like bitches do. Help!
Yeah.
Help! And they continue to beat him up. And maybe they kind of just get away in their car and just drive.
Yeah, they like barely managed to get away in their vehicle. And then you have them hit, or like the New Day, like they managed to barely escape, and they pretty much leave Smart Mark in the ring by himself, and he gets taken out by the New Day.
Yeah. And they're like, yeah. Yeah, I like that.
Like, you're the lawyer for them. You help them do this bullshit. You go take a bump.
All right. So then
that next week is when you have the New Day are like walking into the ring or walking into the building and like immediately get stopped by who's backstage that you see on TV semi-routinely.
Backstage.
Like, yeah, Christopher Daniels or someone. You can have them like stop them like as they're getting into the arena, like, hey guys, like I don't want to do this. Actually, this works perfect. Christopher Daniels is kind of a face. He's like, hey, I don't want to have to do this, but you did break the restraining order, and we have to follow the law, and they get arrested. And as they're getting arrested, the Young Bucks come out, and they're
it'd be pretty funny if the Young Bucks said that they feared for their life in the promo.
Yeah.
That'd be wild.
Hey,
that would be wild.
We've had toxic people from there get kicked out of this company before.
That'd be wild.
They can't keep their hands off people.
I would say in this case, just have them be arrested.
Yeah.
And then because you're saying New Day, not New Day. You say Young Bucks said they're in fear for their life, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I do think at some point the Young Bucks should threaten to have them fired, and then ask them where the hell they think they're going to go if they lose their jobs there. There ain't nowhere else. Everywhere else is tied up with WWE. Well, they do go to TNA.
Yeah.
There's nowhere left for y'all to go.
I feel like you can include that in like one of the earlier promos.
I don't care when. I'm just saying that'd be fun.
Yeah. But yeah, I think here New Day gets stopped on their way into the arena. And like Christopher Daniels comes out and is pretty much like, I don't want to do this, but you guys broke the law, so you got to get arrested. And we see them at the beginning of the show get like, get taken away.
Said by handcuffs. Bryan Danielson?
No,
yeah.
No, Christopher Daniels. Because he's like a backstage agent.
Are they gonna call them thugs too? Those thugs attacked us.
We could do that.
Those thugs.
Those violent people. And then I think I feel like you need to have something where like
Christopher.
Like I was gonna say later on that night, like the Young Bucks like are out. They're somewhere. They're like in the ring, And this is where they could say like they were fearing for their lives and stuff. And then all of a sudden we see like one of the cop cars like coming back.
No, hear me out. So at this point, we just like you said, they're in fear for their lives, whatever. They do that whole promo, talking mess, getting heat from the crowd. So after that, I would say maybe even that same week or the next week, we get to that point where they rip off the neck brace, whatever. Not rip it off, but they're just kind of like doing regular stuff, like they're normal. And then they're kind of like, what? Like, like y'all feeling fine? Y'all should wrestle them then, kind of thing. Yeah. And they still have that match anyway. Maybe not the next week, but just having that second match.
No, that makes sense. Yeah, like so like later on, like you would have the Bucks the next week because you don't have to do 4-4-4.
No.
Yeah. So the next week, regular week, right? So this week this could be the go home show. So the go home show, the Young Bucks are like Christopher Daniels is like, hey, like I get it, you had the restraining order, but it's still not cool. Like you should just have the match. And they're like, we can't. We're injured. We can't pass. Our doctors say like they even have like a doctor's note.
Yeah,
like they says they can't wrestle, and then they get caught like doing something like they shouldn't be able to physically do.
It should be ridiculous. Like the one with the neck brace should be doing the hula hoop with their neck. Like it should be something stupid.
Yeah, they get
caught committing insurance fraud.
Yeah, they get caught they get caught, and then Christopher Daniels is like, hey, you guys are fine. You guys are gonna have your match. The match with New Day is gonna happen at Wrestle Dream, right? Or was Wrestle? Yeah. The match
this would be Full Gear.
Full Gear, sorry. At Full Gear.
So instead of so he'd be like, you know what, you guys are gonna have a match, and they're like, we're gonna have a match. They're like, okay. They're kind of like, okay, we'll take it. We'll have a match, and they'd be like, with New Day, and they'd be like, what? We're gonna wrestle them.
What about the restraining order? What about
null
we
and
should
void?
Have to.
They get a judge to come in and tear it up.
It is Orange Cassidy in a judge. Right? He's still dressed like himself, but he got like the judge.
He's got a gavel.
He's just got a powdered wig on.
Yeah, he's still dressed like himself.
He gavels it on one of the titles.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go.
So they announced that it's gonna be they have the match at Full Gear.
New Day
win. Like you could have the Young Bucks try and cheat again like they did before, but this time they get caught by the ref.
Yeah.
And
try to like pin him, and he got the arms on the ropes.
Right, and the ref sees it and kicks it away.
Yeah, and they lose like that. So now they feel like they lost on shenanigans. So both matches feel like they lost on shenanigans. And then we get when we get the final match, it's some kind of stipulation to it.
Yeah.
Steel cage would be nice.
Steel cage would be nice.
AEW does do good steel cage matches.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, steel cage would be nice.
Ultimate A.
What?
They can't do Ultimate X, so it's Ultimate A.
Ultimate A is crazy.
Ultimate
like the
E.
final boss of ass. Like, you trying to censor yourself.
Ultimate A being the final boss of ass is crazy. I don't do well in boss fights, so I'm probably losing. I'm gonna have to replay that one over and over. It's gonna be worse than Isaac Frost.
I feel like so next week, the Young Bucks got to come out and be sorry about that.
This I think you could do a New Day celebration of winning the titles.
There you go.
You really just want people to celebrate.
Yeah. Celebrate good times.
Come on. Come on.
Then,
I think they did that at Chuck E. Cheese.
See, my thing is, though,
never been to a Chuck E. Cheese.
I went to Chuck E. Cheese a lot.
To me, I think a celebration is kind of a heel thing. In my opinion, I don't know. That's just me. I feel like that's a heel thing.
No, not for the New Day. They're gonna come out.
It's like super like flamboyant.
Yes, it's not. It's not a rub in your face. It's hell yeah, we just won the titles. I understand what you're saying, but I don't think that's the case.
And maybe you could have like cake and stuff, and like you could have other wrestlers in there that are baby faces that they're like celebrating with.
Okay.
But then the Young Bucks come out and are
Young Bucks pop out of the cake and beat them up.
Oh, it's that kind of cake? We're going
hell yeah.
Super cake?
Hell yeah.
I thought it was just normal cake. I was gonna say they just come out there and just.
I think there is also normal cake, but then they like underneath the normal cake is a bigger part of the cake that they jump out of.
Okay, hear me out. Okay, so we can do both. So we have the stripper cake like you want. So they come on the stripper cake, beat them up, then they kind of walk over to the actual cake. You know,
I kind of wish I would have had that for my book at first.
Take a thing. Not even use a spoon or anything. Just take a big old scoopful.
Bite it, and then like spit it on them.
Yeah, they mush it in their face.
Yeah,
and then they do that. That flex thing they do. The fusion dance.
Yeah, they hold the titles up, throw it on them, and then they do the fusion dance.
Yeah.
What do you think about it, John?
I mean, I thought that idea was great.
Well, what was the idea?
I like the double cakes.
It's like Jada Parker versus Lola Vice.
I was letting y'all cook on that one because I liked it.
That's some ultimate A.
Okay, so now what we gotta do next week? Because I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm losing steam now.
Yeah, we got. Let's make this. Let's do like two quick like 2-3 weeks.
A quick.
So
count.
I think here, I feel like the New Day here come out and tell the Young Bucks again, like, you want a title shot, all you got to do is ask. We can do that right here, right now.
And they say no.
And
No. No, they wouldn't say no. They wouldn't say no because they're trying to get the titles back.
I think they say yes, but they
at the pay-per-view.
No, they have no reason to not.
Yeah. I was gonna say because they're gonna drag it out. They want it back now. They want it back now. So we got to make it make sense to where it still gets dragged out into that pay-per-view, but at the same time, we don't get this match tonight, and we have to make it so where Young Bucks want it, but it doesn't happen.
Or hear me out. Hear me out. I have an idea. So instead of them challenging the Young Bucks, they say, "Hey, we're going to be fighting champions, unlike the previous title holder, and we're going to have an open challenge tonight." And then they're supposed to have a match against a team comes out and is like, "Yeah, we'll have a match with you later on tonight." They promote the later on match. New Day come out first, whatever. Then the other team's supposed to come out, and they don't because the Young Bucks jumped them. And they're like, no one's getting a title shot before us.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that.
Sure, keep going. I'll write it.
Yeah. So the New Day, the Young Bucks jump. Trying to think of a tag team in AEW.
It'd be a babyface team, so
the conglomeration.
Yeah, we'll say like Roddy and Kyle.
Yeah. So the conglomeration, whatever.
You had to pick a big ass fucking word.
They don't even spell it right.
Okay, you said that crazy.
The way, to be fair, the way that Mark Briscoe says it isn't right either. The conglomeration.
I can't stand him.
I like the Briscoes. I don't like Mark Briscoe. So
agreed. That's me.
I like Mark Briscoe solo. He's funny. I don't think he should be a world champion, but I like him.
how John feels about Jey Uso being a solo person, that's how I feel about Mark Briscoe.
All right.
Unfortunately, his tag team partner is no longer with us.
So
he doesn't
you'd be
really have
watching
choice,
a singular Briscoe. Like,
it's not of the two, I'd rather watch the other one solo.
Okay, so for this one, should we have what you call it? The Hurt Syndicate do something?
Sure. So you could have another.
I feel like we should just get a straight up tag match between the Young Bucks and
the Hurt
and the Hurt Syndicate, so that way we get a little bit of a
you can have like the Young Bucks like say they're gonna use their rematch clause, but then it's revealed they don't have one.
Yeah.
Or they
do rematch? I can't remember. Do they do rematch clause?
AEW doesn't do them. No.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was like, I don't think they do that.
Yeah, so they could say like it's gonna be Young Bucks versus Hurt Syndicate, who's also been on the roll. Winner gets to face New Day at the PLE.
Okay.
I feel like you need to throw in the conglomeration in there too, just because they just got their ass beat the week before.
Well, that's why you don't put them in there. They already got their ass beat.
Exactly. They're just
injured. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean they're just fodder in this feud.
True.
In the meantime.
Yeah, we can say they attacked by the Young Bucks, caused them to be injured and out of action for the next month.
You know, I like what TNA does. They do a weekly injury report.
I do like
that.
It's
pretty cool.
And it's also really cool in like the pay-per-view when it's like going into the match, the champion, his right arm is injured.
Yeah.
Then you can use that to like, in the match, the heel's attacking the arm.
Right.
Yeah, and they got like the taglines and they have one for the X Division, but the X Division don't ever get defended, so I forgot what it was. Like the X Factors.
Yeah, I think it's the X Factor.
Tail of the tape for the world title. No, they do some cool stuff.
They do, and then they do some fuck shit.
They didn't do a bunch of bullshit or a whole lot of nothing.
I would say they do a lot of stuff. Like I finally got the card for the pay-per-view like next week, and I'm like, all right, what of this haven't we already seen?
I also forget that they do pay-per-views because they do them on like Fridays usually.
It's on a Sunday.
Is it on a Sunday this
time?
Sometimes they'll be on Fridays. Sometimes they'll be exactly on the same time.
I don't necessarily know where
they're on the Sunday.
I don't necessarily
know
where
one of the streaming. It's Slammiversary, right?
Yeah,
but so it makes sense. It's one of the big four.
I don't know where it's streaming, but there is one.
So with Slammiversary, their big four is the ones they charge for on top of TNA Plus. So you go to TNA Plus,
I'm
and then you pay more money, and then you get Slammiversary.
Sure.
But anyway, back to Young Bucks versus New Day.
This last week, I feel like it should be the big promo week.
I think you could do like a contract signing here.
Yeah, contract signing, big promo.
Okay. And then this is where like they agree, like we need to take the cuffs off. Like you won with some cheating shit. We won where there was controversy. Let's make it clear who's the better team. You could do like a 2 out of 3 false steel cage or something, or no DQ.
I do think Bucks have to get the upper hand and get a cheap shot at contract signing because that's what those are meant for.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
So they begging for weapons.
They do like I don't know, an indie taker on like Xavier through the table.
Yeah, they can do that, and then they stand up hold the titles because usually who's ever standing at the end of the contract signing is who's losing.
Yeah.
Right.
And then we can do like a no DQ tornado tag match.
I mean it's I feel like it's automatic tornado tag if it's no DQ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Some companies will try to still do tags, but I've noticed
Doesn't make sense.
It pisses me off.
Well, yeah, it's like if it's a like street fight, there shouldn't be rope breaks.
Yeah.
Also, street fights should end anywhere. No, I take street fights should always be false count anywhere. If it's if you have to get into the ring to finish the match, it's not a street fight. It's a no DQ match.
Right.
Like, because theoretically, it should be able to finish in the street. Like you playing SmackDown versus Raw, shut your mouth, and you fighting in the middle of New York City. That should be a plausibility in a street fight.
Right. I shouldn't have to like I beat you in the street and then drag you back into the ring.
Yeah.
Just be in the street. Oh, street fight.
It should be like the Gulf of Mexico match where I could throw you in the fucking ocean if I want to.
That was the most ridiculous thing.
That is crazy.
The GTS into the Gulf of Mexico.
That mess was ridiculous.
All right.
But I popped for it though.
New Day wins.
Yeah, New Day wins. They win. They win clearly, definitively. They are the new world champion, tag team champions in AEW.
And we didn't even need to touch that. The world's end. Hell yeah.
Yeah, and they can
and
feud with
FDR show up, and everybody's like, "Oh
god." Yeah, probably. Yeah,
and I'll watch it.
I'll still watch it. Because like with FTR, it's like the match has a good chance of being good. Still, it's just like
the lead up to it.
Tired of them.
But then you get the good thing is we still get Stokely doing his thing though. Would be fire.
I do like that combination. Is like Stokely's helped my interest in them a lot. But anyways,
I feel like the New Day at one point like hold him up by his underwear, like they give him a huge ass wipe.
Got the briefs coming out.
Yep, and they're like tied. They're definitely tied in whiteies.
So that concludes our fantasy booking of the New Day's debut in AEW.
Travis would hate that.
Probably. We could have used some Travie T.
Travis would have been like, they have a straightforward match.
Yeah, you want to go through the details of the moves.
You know what they do the next pay-per-view? They have another straightforward match.
Tie up.
Just to finish it in a straightforward match. And you guessed it.
He wins the headlock takeover like MJF.
It's gonna be us and you two in a 2-on-2 match.
And we will be holding the tag ropes.
Standard rules.
Don't you dare cheat. You will be disqualified.
In fact, AEW's refs are going to pay better attention to the rules than usual.
Honestly, I kind of like
will
this.
Be enforced.
I might steal this for my 80s book it verse.
That'd be a good comedy match though. Like
a team
like
that does that.
4 refs each corner.
You got 2 refs and one with a rule book.
A drone ref above.
A drone ref is crazy.
The AI ref.
Yeah,
that
an
gets
AI
some shit
ref.
wrong.
I can see
back in New York.
I can see WWE trying that bullshit because there's one less person you gotta pay.
Hey,
You got ChatGPT refing this match between Logan Paul and I Show Speed.
All right, so let's finish.
Anyways, high five, Mike. Can we find you outside of here anywhere?
You can't, but I do my TNA reviews every week.
Hey, they are pretty good reviews, and this week was worth reviewing. Bad guy, what about you?
You can catch me on all social medias at Bad Guy Spoken. Catch the Bad Guy Spoken podcast on YouTube, and you can also catch Hood Movie Review. We review all your favorite and not so favorite Hood movies. We just reviewed Hardball, so go check that out. And I'm going to be doing a Tubi movie here soon. RBG baby, but we're going to be doing a Tubi movie. I'm still figuring out what I'm going to do, but I'm going to get that to y'all as soon as possible.
How the Grinch stole bitches too.
Oh, I can't.
Yeah, we need a sequel to that.
I can't.
We need Jim Carrey to do a version of that.
That'd be insane, especially because of his physical comedy style.
Yeah. He would improve that movie. D-Money
improve perfection.
You're right. What about you?
You can find me doing all my bullshit on all the stupid social media things at D Money book it. So D Money spelled out, book it. Including the Twitter owned by that piece of human pus, Elon Musk. Fuck that guy.
Fuck it. We don't need trillionaires.
Eat the rich.
It's too much fucking money for one
Yeah,
person.
trillion's crazy.
Unless
Lastly,
they own
like-
us in Bookiverse, then I need the trillion.
Like, that's too much money for one person to hoard.
No one man should have all of that.
No one man, there should not be $1 trillion. Like, what are we talking about?
Well, it makes sense there's $1 trillion in the world, but anyway,
I mean, really, realistically, we don't need $1 trillion. We don't need money.
we don't need a trillionaire. We don't need money at all.
We don't need money at all. Fuck them.
John.
all right.
Yeah,
Lastly, check out T1, spell out the word 3media.com. You can get merchandise of all your favorite cast members,
Yeah.
of all your favorite shows,
Capitalism.
you name it. Make us trillionaires. Buy our merch. Fuck Elon Musk.
Yeah,
Make
make
I
me
just
money.
wanna be
a trillionaire so he can
hundredaire.
live up to his name. And also check out our weekly wrestling show reviews. We try to stay on top of that. High Five Mike has been killing it on his TNA reviews. I try to get around to my AEW,
I mean,
and we watch the Fed. At least some people here do.
I do
not me.
NXT. Travis does Raw. Kenny does Evolve. No one does SmackDown because that show is shitty.
So,
WWE
check 'em
shows
out.
Too fucking long.
Check all that out. And with that being said, it's been an episode of Book It. See ya.
Bye.